Hello friends, welcome to my channel Hima Education Made Easy. In our previous videos, I have seen what is pip and how to install packages using pip with the help of command prompt and as well as in the PyCharm. This is what I have discussed. Now we'll be going with some sorts of examples. Okay, so here examples we are going to see. So today we'll discuss only one example and we'll add on more examples. As the examples are moving further, the problem will get complicated. So here in example one, I'm going to use addition. Okay, so here we are going to perform addition in two ways. One is predefining a number, predefine, and then we'll be going with the thing called user input. So here user input is nothing but the user who is using this application will give you the input and then it has to process it and it has to give us an output. This is what we are going to see. So in first example here I'm going to define a number 1 as something called 2 and then number 2 I'm going to give a value as 50. Okay, this is what I have given. So here predefining we are going to concentrate on it. Okay, so here I'm going to have sum is equal to num1 plus num2. This is what the output I need to get. So in order to see these I will be going with print statement. So print of num1 comma, so here I'm going to use a plus comma num2, okay, comma is equal to sum. Okay, so here you need to remember that whatever the variables you are going to define, there is no need to mention those variables in this particular format. Okay, so here whenever you call num1, it will automatically fetch the value of 2. Similarly for num2, it will fetch 50, and for sum, it will fetch the summation of number 1 and number 2. Okay, so once if we run it, we'll be able to see that what output will it give. So here 2 plus 50 is equal to 52. So here plus has taken as string because we have given it in between quotations. Similarly here equal to is also considered as a string. Okay, so here number 1 will get printed with a string of with a string, and number 2 with a string of equal to. Finally we got a sum of this one. So simply if you want to retry the sum like this, you can do it. So here now we'll be going with user input. So here, so user has to give us input so that it will process and it will fetch us an output. So in order to do that, we'll be going to remove these numbers. Okay. So here, if you want to give some sort of input, then we'll be going with integer of input. Okay. So here, in order to understand it very clearly, I'll be going with, so whenever you want to give input, you need to give input of something. Okay, so here I want to specify that enter the first value, and for second thing also input of enter the second value. This is what I have given. Okay, so if I run it, what will it do? We'll see first. Then we'll go for what the mistake we have done, so that we'll be able to remember it. So here it's considering it as a string. Okay, so whenever you give any input thing, it will take the values whatever you give in it will as a string. So in order to convert these strings into integers or float values, you need to specify the type of data. So here I'm going to specify integer. So int of input. Similarly, here also I'm going to use int of input. Okay. So if I run it now, it will ask for user input, like enter the first value. I want to enter the first value to be 50, and I want to enter the second value to be 20. So here I got an output of 50 plus 20. The sum value of this thing became 70. Okay. So what happens if we give float in place of int? Float I have given over there, and here also I'll be replacing it with float. Okay, whether will it give output or not. So here I'm going to give 10.6 as first value, then 5.8 as second value. So it has given as 15.4 as float value. So here the sum will be calculated in terms of float. Okay. So here if I say that integer of number 1 and number 2 only I want to have. Okay. So I don't want to have any float values even after giving some sort of specific things also it will retrieve as 16. Not generally it has to be 16.2. It will emulate the float values after the point, and it will fetches the values of integers. Okay, this is how we'll be writing simple addition program. One is with the predefined values, and the second one is with a user input. With this, we'll be winding up this video. If you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe.